This is happening right now while the entire cryptocurrency market is correcting. We're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, ADA, and so much more dropping in prices, while NFTs connected to Rtfkt Studios are moving forward and are pushing up in price, and there's a lot more buying pressure in some NFTs while the crypto market is dropping as a whole. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about Nike acquiring Rtfkt Studios. Yes, you've heard it right. One of the largest and biggest companies slash brands in the world, with its very popular swoosh logo, its Jordan brand, and Converse, is adding Rtfkt Studios as part of their shoe collection. It's just mind-blowing to actually see a traditional company who makes shoes that are made in the physical world, who's made for athletes and represents excellence in sports, is now dabbling into the metaverse. For those who don't know, Rtfkt Studios is basically a digital company that makes apparel for the metaverse. For those who saw my video in TikTok where I was running around in the Decentraland, the clothes that I was using there was from Rtfkt Studios. So it's just very interesting to see that a shoe slash apparel company that's primarily used in the metaverse and a traditional company which is used by a lot of athletes, we're now seeing a collaboration between them. I want to unpack what this means to all of us as investors. First of all, this legitimizes, in my opinion, the metaverse and the NFT space. That a very old and traditional company is now building and stockpiling and creating something into the metaverse. What I'm actually thinking is that they believe in it so much that they want to be ahead of everyone, especially in the apparel space, that when everyone eventually shifts and buys stuff in the metaverse and do things in the metaverse, that Nike has already built a very strong following. Please do remember that for some people, NFTs right now are the new flex, meaning you use this Bored Ape Yacht Club profile pic to show people that you own this very expensive piece of digital art. In the same way, the reason why a lot of people buy CryptoPunks and change their Twitter profiles for it is to highlight and to showcase that they are the ones that own this particular CryptoPunk. In the same way, that's what I believe is going to happen in the metaverse. That's why Nike is positioning there. Because why do you buy Jordans? Why do you buy Jumpmans? Even if they're very expensive? Because it's an expression of who you are. It's a flex also that the Jordan that you own, especially if it's rare, is something that has value, and it's something that you want to show off to all of your friends that you actually own. But what's interesting about that is this: if you own a shoe, you have to really take care of it, and the usage of it is not as much. And that's why I love the metaverse, because if you try to analyze it perfectly, and if you look at NFTs as well, you get to use it, you get to flex it, you get to show what you have inside the metaverse without you destroying its actual value. I'll share this to those who are watching this for the first time and they really haven't spent the time to be able to learn more about NFTs and the metaverse. Please take a look at it this way. Nike is a listed company with board of directors and executives, and they won't do stuff like this knowing that they have a lot of people to answer to as well. If it's not something that they believe will be part of our future, or in essence, they can't also make money off of it. The fact that Nike is spending a lot of money in this speaks volumes of where the metaverse is and how bullish they are in it. This, in my opinion, is something that is very optimistic for Nike, for Rtfkt Studios, but not just that, for the entire metaverse and NFT sphere as a whole. Now, that being said also, I don't know if you know this, but you can look at Rtfkt Studios, their Clone X drop in OpenSea. It just got revealed the past few days. And what's interesting about that is after the reveal or the disclosure of Rtfkt Studios and Nike, the floor prices when I was trying to look at it were around 5 ETH per NFT for these Clone X. I want to make a parallelism to all of this, similar to what we saw where big business dabbled into the NFT and the metaverse. Just look at it. Just a couple of weeks ago, Facebook announced that they're changing their name Meta for them to be able to dabble more and focus on the metaverse. And because of that, a lot of the NFTs that were highly connected to the metaverse, like land from Sand and Decentraland started to shoot up. And I think this news connecting the purchase of Rtfkt Studios by Nike is creating a higher demand for the avatars that they have created. Please do remember this. The minting for those Rtfkt Studios Clone X avatars were only about 0.05 Ethereum. It went to about 5 Ethereum when I was checking it out, but I even saw sales go up to around 9 ETH. That's how much buy pressure this news is actually adding as well. This is happening right now while the entire cryptocurrency market is correcting. We're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, ADA, and so much more dropping in prices, while NFTs connected to Rtfkt Studios are moving forward and are pushing up in price, and there's a lot more buying pressure in some NFTs while the crypto market is dropping as a whole. Now, I want to end it with this. And here's what I want to say, and here's what people need to understand, and here's what people need to look at. Follow where the money is going. Big money is moving towards cryptocurrencies. Big money is moving towards the metaverse, towards NFTs. It's just the price that's actually volatile. What do I mean about that? Money is moving towards the direction of development and mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, the metaverse, NFTs. That's where big brands are spending and deploying their capital. The price moves up, it also moves down, it fluctuates. There are bearish moves, which happens also not just in the cryptocurrency market, it happens all the time, even in the stock market as well. Why am I saying all of this? Don't focus on the price, it's just one part of it. Focus on the mass adoption that's going on. Because if you look at the adoption, the number of wallets that are being created, the number of transactions that are being done in OpenSea, the number of developers that are building, people that are smarter than me that are developing and building in this space. That's what makes it very, very interesting. And that's what makes me excited about all of this. This is likened to when people started to discover what oil was and what they could actually do with it. This is also similar to when people started to discover what the internet was and what they could actually do about it. But just because it's listed in an exchange and you can trade it, that's why there's volatility. And that's why I've been saying this over and over. Please take the time to study. Please take the time to learn what it is. Don't listen to what I say. Take the time to know what it is, to learn what it is, to spend the time to be able to develop the right skills towards it. Because if you try to follow how everything is going, that's where development is headed. That's where people are building on top of it. And as people are building on top of it, brands, companies are starting to pour money here. And this is what I believe would possibly happen in the years to come. As development for this will continue to grow, a lot of the companies that were late in the game but have a lot of money will be buying companies that are highly connected to crypto, NFTs, and the metaverse. And that's why Nike bought Rtfkt Studios so early in the game. This will be a prevailing theme also later on, that a lot of other companies that they were not able to build the expertise towards crypto, NFT, and the metaverse, but they have a lot of money, they're just gonna purchase companies that are highly connected to this as well. We are just at the beginning because people are building, the apps are being there, development is there, money is pushing there, companies are headed in that direction. Just wait for 1 billion people to enter the cryptocurrency market space, to enter this entire metaverse / NFT space. Then we will see massive, widespread adoption. It happened in the internet. It happened when the internet hit scale. It happened when those apps were built around it. And if there's one thing that this entire Nike and Rtfkt Studios is showing me, is that this is something that's super exciting. This is something that large companies are spending money on, and this is our shot. If you are a stock market trader or investor, find companies that are deploying capital in crypto, metaverse, NFTs, or spend enough time to learn the tokens, the protocols, the blockchain that are highly connected to NFTs and the metaverse. Please, I urge you, use this time to study, use this time to learn. If you say that everything's so high already, I'm too late already, no. I really believe that we are just beginning, we are just starting, that there's still more to come in this space. But please take the time to learn, please take the time to study. So that's it for now. What's your take in all of this? Do you like this deal? Do you guys have any questions between Rtfkt and Nike? If you want to invest in the cryptocurrency market, check it out below in the description. We have Binance if you want to enter it as well. I also have an NFT listing below. Check it out. And I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.